Hello everyone, this is ZagaTech FX. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about this indicator called the Forex Perfect Zone, which is very powerful, added with day trading and also added with some few non-repeat arrow I've tested. So with no further ado, let's get started. This is my chart. This is a naked chart. This is a complete naked chart. What I'm going to do now is to add the Forex Perfect Zone indicator. But before that, I need you guys to understand something. Forex is not something you do often. You do once in a while. No, you need to dedicate yourself and understand it. Only if you want to. It's a choice. It's not matter of if you want to take it as a business, if you want to understand it very well and go deep into it, it's a choice. I've lectured from beginning till end. I've gave you guys lecture in my Telegram channel from beginning to the where I stopped, price action where I stopped. So if you check the course outline or outline in the Telegram channel, you see I've covered a lot of things. So you need to understand Forex before I begin to tell you how I trade. Many of you ask me how I trade. I trade with at least 4 or 5 indicators at a straight, but I don't sit on system, or they all work for me. So but that will be in the next video or next upcoming video, which I will do later. Now, with no further ado, let me continue to on this video intro. First of all, I need to add the Forex Perfect Zone for you to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is it. Now that's the indicator here. That's one. And before I add other things, I will tell you more about this indicator. And the first thing you need to understand about this indicator is this: the Forex Perfect Zone works completely in a unique calculation method. So when you look at this, it works in a calculative method. So it works very well. It draws a trend line for you automatically for you. And secondly, it automatically draws support and resistance, which you can see here. See these lines here. See this thick brown line here with a dotted line, and so many other ones. I think I have to come down to 1 hour time frame so you can see things for yourself. Exactly. Now you see the lines here. These are the support and resistance. You see this? Do you see this? Did you see this? See ranging support. It breaks here and went down. It touches here, top ranged from here, rejected and went up. This is a support and resistance zone. It automatically draws it for you. Then the third one, it display broken lines, like something like this, that shows you the trend. Understand? In a dotted form. That is it. Then the thirdly, it's what else did I have to tell you about this? Okay, it helps to calculate the weight of support and resistance. So if there's no, for example, if there's no more resistance zone or support zone here, it's going to show you empty space for you to know that there's no more resistance zone. And it's also show you distance between the two adjacent points. For example, you see this here is a former high. There's another second one is the highest high where the trend begin to come down, and you see this one below here. See this here, 2 dotted line. Then you see ranged of full support of this kind of line here. So anyway, this indicator is a very nice indicator, the very powerful indicator you can use. It automatically draws a support and resistance for you. So I've lectured about support and resistance in my Telegram channel, which will make you understand more. So when you have an indicator of what you know of, at least it will be very easy for you to use and understand it. So with no further ado, let me add few things I need to add and do short lecture on that, and that's all. Okay, now basically I said this is you can see this. I'm using a USD JPY. I think I have to change another pair. Let me look for another pair and see what happens here. And I'm using a 1 hour time frame pair and show you guys what I'm talking about. So this indicator automatically draws a support and resistance for you. When you see this circle line, it shows you a rejection. This is a resistance. It came down here, had a support, up again, touched the resistance level again. It's more like working like Fibonacci, but it automatically draws it for you. So the lines here, the support and resistance zone here, it shows you the dotted line here is one of the resistance zone. Do we have then each movement shows you that. For example, now let me give you an example from here. This is a support. It went up, it didn't break here, it dropped down again, and it broke the support, went down, broke the fewer support and went down again. Then it began to range between these empty zones, whereas we still have other supports within these back zones here, and retraced up again and so on and so on, and begin to trend. So this, if you watch this trend now, it looks like it's an upward trend from here. It's an upward, trying to go upward. It's an upward trend from here. So let me go back to 1 hour time frame. Now I had to add some few things here for you to understand what I'm talking about, how you can use it to trade daily and other things. So I have to come to my indicator chart, indicator panel, and I have so many indicators. And that okay, that is it here. 3D, add that, good. Then I have to come up here again and add few things again. What is it that available? Okay, there is it. Super arrow indicator, you can Google, you can search for it online, and super signal indicator, you can search for it online. That's 2 indicators I have. And what else again do I have? The what are the things? The Forex charts changer. Okay, boom, that's all. That's how this is. So I think you are looking at it clearly on my screen, and you are seeing it yourself, and it's very simple and it's very easy for you to understand if you want to do day trading. So by me looking at this chart, it has shown itself, because in the former video I did, I told you guys about how I just used a naked chart and talked about this day trading pattern, and this is 1 hour time frame, you understand? And you can see switch chart from here to here. This OJPY, you can switch to any kind of chart. This is odd chef, you see, you can switch any different kind of chart. All right, then this indicator you see here now, I think I've run a test on it. This super arrow signal, super arrow indicator, I've run a test on that, and it's kind of unique. This is 1 hour time frame. It is kind of unique. Yeah, sure. All right, let me show you guys. Let me repeat what I talked about last time in the video. Basically, on Monday, being last few days, this is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, on last few days, there was a week on Friday, there was a buy signal from here. I think I talked about how I traded a few days ago, but let me repeat. Let me try and get something clean to you and straight. This from here to here is an uptrend, which you all see is an uptrend movement. Then in an uptrend movement, there must be a swing daily. So all this is a 1 hour time frame. In 15 minutes, 30 minutes time frame, this is going to enlarge itself. You see, enlarge itself. But 1 hour time frame is good for me to use to trade this, and I get alerts on these arrows here. And when I get alert on these arrows here, I trade with it. And on Friday, there was a sell. There was a resistance zone here. The price was busy testing. On Thursday, buy was busy testing the price of testing this price between this 9135 and 9141. Busy testing it. There was a resistance there. Went down again, came up and tested it again. From Friday, the same thing occurs on Friday again. Tested it, went down again, and came back and broke the support and broke the resistance on Friday. Within that 1 hour time frame, that is on Friday. I told you guys each candlestick is 1 hour, and broke it and went up and broke this resistance here, and went up and hit the second, and had itself on a another resistance level, came down again. So if you're smart enough, you can trade with this circle form, but I don't advise that. So I need to add few things. That's why I added this indicator, this arrow indicator for me here. I think I've tested one of it, and I know it doesn't repent. For example, you see this spot here. See this spot. Assuming that this indicator repents, you're supposed to shift to this red hammer, red inverted hammer here, red hammer candlestick. Sorry. Let's check another one to see if this if this arrow repents. Let's look at this one again. If it does, this big arrow here, I'm not talking about the smaller one, this big arrow here, if it does repent, it's supposed to shift to this one, because it crosses this red one here, this sell candlestick here. It's supposed to shift below it. So I run a test on this this arrow indicator, super arrow indicator, and I didn't see any repenting mode on here. So I'm going to send it to my private lecture group, where I have few people I just lecture and give indicators free to them for them to test and test run in other pairs and see whether it repents. but for sure it is not repenting. So he broke up here and went up to this point, came down again, and he began to range on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But the ranging was not that kind of normal ranging. It was swinging up and down like M. When you watch this now, this is a V. Tested this price. He came down to test this normal price he was testing before. It went up again, because if you use your Fibonacci level, you understand what I'm telling you. So this indicator is very smart, and it's very smart indicator. It's very awesome if you know how to, if you understand support and resistance and understand price action. You can work with the trend and know indicate support, indicate resistance, and know how to follow the trend and retrace with it and go on with your profits. Now from here, what this big arrow here, it gave a buy. Then it has not given any sell signal from here until this spot here now. And on this spot, see what happens on this spot. Forget about this smaller one. Okay, sorry, look at this smaller on the sell button here. Sorry, look at it here. So you get a sell button here and it dropped down to this place. So if you get an alert with this arrow here and have a sell button to here, have a 14 pips profit, you can use it to scalp. Can you only use this arrow to scalp? Let me see. And also it has an alert here, so you can set up an alert. The name is Super Arrow Indicator. So it has an alert here. You can receive an alert. See, alert true. So any alert can be sent to you automatically. So there's no much thing to talk about here, because everything is plainly explained as you're watching it on the screen. So that's how perfect zone works. I've told you just in the beginning how this perfect zone works. It just gives you support and resistance level. Anytime you retrace, it tested it and go back, it gives you this. But the other thing you need to be smart and watch is this. You see this green candlestick, green hammer? It occurs everywhere. Look at this. Look at this again. I'm still going to show you more. Look at this again. Look at this. Look at this. So it occurs everywhere, and this is a daily time frame trading. So that is how it is. And you can also add like maybe moving average or RSI here below here, and there's a way to add an RSI and have your own kind of moving average below this place and understand how it moves basically from up to down and overbought and oversold here, which I've already taught my private group. And so this is how this plainly this is. So the Forex perfect zone is a good indicator that shows you, that helps you indicate support and resistance on its own without you stretching yourself. So when you open it and look at the trend, you say, wow, okay, this is on support, it has crossed support, it has crossed resistance. And this arrow here is what I just added for me to have a perfect entry, if I can have a perfect entry on the move. So even if I enter the wrong time and I need to set my stop loss. So that is it. That's how this perfect zone works. And also in the last video I talked about this. So that is it. That's all. Any other thing I didn't explain, maybe you can figure out yourself, because I've talked much, lectured much on the Telegram, and videos is just more like highlights and honor and keep on showing you guys what to do. Then there's a question some people ask me: how many indicator do you trade with? Hello guys, I know you're listening. They ask me, how many indicator do you trade with? I have some few non-repent indicators. I have some non-repent indicators. 100% non-repent. It doesn't repent at all. And my answer to them is this: I trade with all of them. They were shocked. Say, how can I trade with all these indicators? Do I understand them? Yes, I understand the indicator I have. And how do you trade with them? I trade with them in the way I trade with them. So in the next video, I will show you the indicators I have, and I will tell you what to do to trade with them, because I can't just sit on this stay 24 hours to watch the trend. No. And people use EA, expert advisor. Me, I don't use EA. I use indicators. You understand? I will tell you more on that. I will show indicators and I will tell you what to do. I will definitely tell you what to do exactly. But you need to spend before you gain. I stay on my phone steady. I get a signal instantly on my phone 24/7. Even if I'm in US, Canada, anywhere I am, I get signal in my phone steady on, steady out with all my indicators. So most of the times you think you have to pull your head and learn what you want to learn. So I will still talk about that in the next video. So this day trading indicator is free. It's free. I'm giving that free. It's not something I have to sell. I don't sell that, not at all. And this arrow indicator, you can search for it online and get it anywhere you want to get it. It's also, you can get it any place you want to search for it. Super arrow indicator. Look at it here. These are the list of indicators here. We have Don Forex perfect zone. You can search for it on Google. We have trade day. You can search for it and get it where, or from me, I can give it this trade day free. Then super arrow indicator and super signal indicator. Don Forex charts. This is Don Forex charts, which is very simple. Instead of you to drag charts from here to here, you can switch to odd chef. You can switch to odd JPY. You can switch to odd NZ and see things for yourself on daily time frame. You understand? So everything is clean and neat for you. It's very simple and very easy. When you watch this, it shows you an uptrend and downtrend here, and where is the trend moving is trying to go uptrend because it has broken this full resistance here. This resistance here, see this full resistance here from here to here. It broke it from this spot and went down again, which means it's still going to go up and do what? Continue uptrend. And from here, you know it's an uptrend. It went up from here, retraced, up, retraced, up, retraced, up, retraced, up again. So the uptrend is going to go and still retrace again. So if you are smart enough to catch a retracement here, you can go for sell on this day. This is what? Okay, sorry, and go for retracement again. So that is it. That's how simple it is. And from this is Monday, sorry, to this is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So I think, okay, I'm not online. That's why it's not connected. But you can switch with this and can switch different time frame with this, like 4 hours time frame. This 4 hours time frame. This 1 hour. So Don Forex perfect zone is okay on higher time frame, like 1 hour 30 minutes time frame. So you can be able to understand and have a perfect entry on that. And also this big arrow has an alerts and other things you need to have. Thank you guys and God bless you. This is ZagaTech FX. Sign off. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like my video. We are still learning. We are still growing. I'm not a guru. I'm not a perfect. I'm not perfect in FX. Nobody's perfect in FX. Market changes every time and we'll keep changing with it. So keep yourself updated and get every information necessary to get. Next video is coming up. I'm going to tell you what I do. Because I don't have to stay online and I don't have to stay on my system and watch. But you need to understand what you have before you use it. Thank you guys and God bless you. Signing off. Peace.